Hello, welcome. Today we are celebrating the solstice, the winter solstice, the time of the most darkness, which a lot of people see darkness as a negative thing. There's a lot of good that can come from it. It gives us a time to go within, to regenerate ourselves, like animals, bears, hibernating, restoring themselves. We do the same thing. We are all connected to nature. By doing a practice like this, eating certain foods and a few other things at different times of the year, we can stay healthy and connected with the seasons. So, the practice today is going to be very simple. It's a lot more to do with our mind focus than the actual movement. The basic movement is just going to be gathering from the earth, from the biosphere, the living things, and from the sky, the cosmos, the universe, and bringing that into every cell of the body. So we'll start with a few of those, and then we'll face the different directions, east, south, west, north, which represent different seasons. So east being spring, south being summer, west being fall, north being winter. And all of those things also are related to different elements, different parts of a life cycle, plants and animals, different focuses, emotions. There's even a sound for each direction, which we will do, different colors and different organs. So, let's go ahead and begin. To begin, we will do what's called the 3 and temple corrections. So what I want you to do is either sit in a chair or stand. I'm standing, obviously. If you're standing, I want you to just raise up, straighten your legs as much as possible for a second, and just let go. Let yourself bend into your knees like you're sitting on a bar stool. I want you to feel into your lower back and straighten that out in the lower back. So a lot of times when we stand, we have this little notch right here. We're trying to take that notch out, so by just bending down and kind of slightly pushing the back right behind the belly button back just a little bit to straighten out. And then for the neck, straighten out the neck. For here, we want to just slightly tuck the chin here. If you're sitting, you just want to do all those same things, but as you're sitting. So you want to straighten out the spine as much as possible. Want to have the feeling either way of having a puppet string attached to the top of your head. To elongate through the entire spine. The neck, down, all the way down to the tailbone. So there's a pull in the spine. So, go ahead and get into that position. Don't worry if you don't get it perfectly right. Just find a comfortable position where you feel like you're elongated in the spine. If there's any pain, send me a message and we can work out what we need to do to adjust or modify. Especially if you have any injuries in your spine, message me before you do this. So this is the first in temple correction, adjusting our posture. Second in temple correction is the breath. So, now that we're in this position, you'll notice that it's easier to take a deeper breath. So as you breathe, I want you to breathe into the belly, so your belly should expand as you inhale, and contract as you exhale. You'll notice my hands are moving out as I inhale and coming back in as I exhale. So it's a good reference point to know if you're doing this right. So let's take about 5 deep breaths here, settling in. And then, the third intentional correction is focusing the mind. So to do this, we're going to do a couple things. First, we're just going to do a quick little body scan, going from the top of the head all the way down to the feet. Just noticing in your body where you have tension, where you have relaxation. Don't try to fix it or anything, just notice where it is. So coming down, starting at the top of the head, working our way down to the forehead, eyes, ears, and feel inside the body too, not just the outside, but inside. So going through the organs and the blood and the muscles and feeling into all those areas. Continuing to come down through the neck, shoulders, chest, ribs. Remember to continue to breathe. The breath helps to induce the relaxation response, which is where the healing happens. It's like natural medicine that we have access to at any time. Continuing to go down through the torso, down to the hips, pelvis, thighs, knees, shins and calves, ankles, feet. Let any tension release into the earth. Put your mind focus into the earth, about 20 feet down. Next, I want you to focus on your feet. Focus on your connection with your feet to the earth. And then with mind focus and intent, I want you to imagine you are a tree and send your roots from your feet deep into the earth. So trees go down so that they can go up. They need to have that stable, grounding root system. So that's what we're doing. Building that root system, going down so that we can go up. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera to face the north. Winter, we're welcoming winter, so we'll start on the north side. So, remember the movement, just gathering, and bringing it into every cell of the body. So let's do about 5. Is the center for all the seasons, gathering from earth, the yin, the feminine, up through the biosphere, gathering vitality from living things, and then from the cosmos, the yang, or more masculine energy, the energy of getting things done. Bring that into every cell, letting it soak into every cell of the body, the muscles, the tissues, the bones, the bone marrow, the skin, the hair, the organs. And again. Inhaling as we come up, exhaling as we go down. This might feel weird at first. Might just feel like you're, moving your arms in the air. But I want you to let go of that thought. I want you to have a neutral thought. So don't expect anything to happen, but don't expect anything not to happen. And just notice, observe your body's responses. So one more here in the center, representing every season, every age, all the phases, letting go of worry and bringing in concentration. Let's do 2 more just for good measure. And getting nice and centered here. Last one. And rest for a breath or two. Just observing your body, how your body is feeling, what the mind is doing. Is it trying to worry about all the things that you've done today and what you have to do today? See if you can just let all that go, just for this time together. All those things will be there for you when you come back. So, just let it go and enjoy the moment, enjoy this practice, enjoy this time that you're giving yourself. Some self-love, self-care. Okay, now go ahead and point to the north, wherever that is. We will gather from winter to welcome the winter on this winter solstice. Just gathering in the energy of winter. Time for going within, regenerating ourselves. Time to be quiet and rest. Rethink how we can do things better for this next year. The seed in the soil, getting ready to sprout in the spring, gathering all the resources that it needs. Also, the time of rebirth, death and rebirth. This could also be a personality trait that you want to let go of and bring in a new one to replace it. The element here is water, color blue. Let go of the emotion of fear and bring in the emotion of courage. So gathering courage, like a blue courage light. Organ is the kidney. So, gather 2 more times. One more. Gathering winter. Welcoming winter. And let's rub our hands together to warm them up. Get some Qi in there. If you don't know what Qi is, it's our life force energy. You can think of it as the Force, like Star Wars. And then I want you to go down to your kidneys on your lower back here and give them a nice massage. Thanking your kidneys for all they do. On a 24-hour basis, they do so much for us and don't always get the credit they deserve. And then pause, and we're going to do a sound. The sound is tree. So it's going to be kind of like a chant. Just going to do it one time, so nice deep inhale all together. and take a couple deep breaths, noticing how you're feeling. Hopefully your mind is more settled now. If not, just give it time. Don't worry about so much. That'll just make things worse. See if you can drop in to this present moment here. Okay, now we're going to turn to the east. Some nice palm trees behind me. Live in Richmond, California, for those of you who do not know. Okay. So now let's gather from east, from spring. So again, the same motion, bringing it into every cell of the body. So, since it's spring, it's the time of birth. So it could be the start of an idea. The color is green. The element is wood. Letting go of the emotion of anger and bringing in the emotion of clarity. The organ is the liver. So spring is great for coming up with an idea and starting to put it in motion. One more. Gathering from the east, spring. And rest. Now we're going to go to the liver and do our sound. So the sound this time is shoo. So nice deep inhale. And shoo. And relax. Take a couple deep breaths to observe all the different responses in your body and what the mind is doing. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my computer a little bit for this next part. Okay, now we're facing to the south. So gathering from south, from summer, the element of fire, the most yang, most intense, kind of fiery energy. Fire is intense and strong, hot, just like the sun. This is the time when something starts to bloom, comes to fruition. The color is red. Letting go of the emotion of hate and bringing in the emotion of joy. So the energy of getting things done. organ is the heart. It's bringing joy into the heart, opening the heart to others, so you may live a more joyful life. And rest. We're going to put our hand on our heart and do our sound. The sound this time is ha. So deep inhale and and observe for a moment. Okay. Now coming back. So we're facing west. So gathering from west, from fall or autumn. Time of the reward of the harvest, reward of getting paid for maybe a creation or a business model that you came up with. Maybe you started a relationship, you did all that hard work in the beginning, now you have the reward of just enjoying each other's company. The element is metal. This is the time in your life when you're old adulthood, you're an elder, so gathering wisdom. The emotion of sadness, letting go of the emotion of sadness, bringing in the emotion of caring. The color is white, and the organ is the lung. Do one more, gathering in the reward of the harvest, the reward of an idea. Rest. Our hands in our lungs. Do our sound. The sound this time is ah, like a nice sigh of relief. But with a little more chant to it. So, nice deep breath in. Rest, observe. Okay, now we're going to go back to the north, to winter, for a double dose of winter. So again, gathering from the north, from winter, time of going within, rebirth, color blue, organ, kidney. Letting go of fear and bringing in courage. Time to rest. Let's just do one more. We'll keep it shorter for this next little bit. Again, going to our kidneys. We'll do our sound again. Tree. Okay, next, we're actually going to go backwards. So it's like we're turning the clock back, becoming more youthful. We age gracefully, or actually grow into youth instead of growing older. It's what the Chinese believe, is that as we grow, we should be growing into youth. So this is kind of going along that idea. So, again, gathering from fall, reward of the harvest. Color white, organ lung, letting go of sadness, bringing in caring. And one more. Do our sound. So now back to the lungs. Sound of ah. So deep inhale. And then I gotta move again. So now back to the south. So gathering from summer, the blooming of something, blooming of a plant, blooming of an idea, things coming to fruition, energy of getting things done. And rest. Coming to the heart. Sound is ha. So deep inhale. Okay, I'll move again. Coming back to the east, so gathering from east, from spring, sprouting of an idea, color green, organ liver, letting go of anger, bringing in clarity, and more. Rest. Hands on the liver. Sound is shu. So deep inhale. One more. Coming back to the north for a triple dose of winter. So gathering from winter, color blue, the kidney. Letting go of fear, bringing in courage. Time of going within. Rethinking how we can be better for the next year. Rest for a moment. And hands on the kidneys. Sound is tree. So deep inhale. And rest for about 5 deep breaths, letting everything soak in. Feeling connected to the seasons, connected to winter. Feeling okay with the darkness. Letting that darkness help you to go within. Figure things out. Deal with issues that maybe you need to and haven't had a chance to or always run away from. Let yourself know it's okay. I can deal with this. I can let it go. So let's go ahead and bow. So hands to the heart, prayer hands, and bow. Thank you everyone for joining me. Please let me know if you have any questions. I am going to be starting some online classes, so please do let me know if you're interested. There's a lot more stuff to go through. Please let me know what you thought of this video, what I could do to make it better, what I did well, what I didn't, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy being connected with winter.